In the late 15th century, European explorers were in a race to discover sea routes to Asia for spices and trade. Among them was Vasco da Gama, a Portuguese explorer who embarked on a journey that would change global trade forever. This is the story of his legendary voyage to Ind. During the 1400s, Europe relied heavily on spices like pepper, cloves, and cinnamon, mostly sourced from Asia. These goods reached Europe through long, expensive overland routes controlled by Arab and Venetian merchants. Portugal sought to bypass this monopoly by finding a direct sea route to India. Under King Manuel I's orders, Vasco da Gama was tasked with leading this bold expedition. Success would not only make Portugal a dominant maritime power, but also reshape global trade routes. However, this journey would require navigating uncharted waters, battling treacherous conditions, and crossing unknown territories. On July 8, 1497, Vasco da Gama set sail from Lisbon with 4 ships and around 170 crew members. His fleet included the flagship São Gabriel, the São Rafael, the Barrio, and a supply ship. Da Gama's first major challenge was rounding the Cape of Good Hope, a perilous part of the journey at the southern tip of Africa, known for violent storms and strong currents. After weeks of rough seas, the fleet successfully rounded the Cape in November 1497 and entered the Indian Ocean, an area unfamiliar to European sailors. The expedition relied heavily on Arab pilots they met along the way. Notably, a skilled navigator in Mozambique provided crucial knowledge about the monsoon winds, helping da Gama's fleet cross the Indian Ocean toward the Malabar coast of India. In May 1498, Vasco da Gama and his fleet finally arrived in Calicut, modern-day Kozhikode, a prominent trading hub on the southwestern coast of India. This moment marked a historic first, a direct sea route connecting Europe to India. The Zamorin, ruler of Calicut, initially welcomed the Portuguese, intrigued by their mission and goods. However, relations turned tense. The Portuguese brought items like glass beads, wool, and honey to trade, which seemed unimpressive to the Indian merchants accustomed to gold, silk, and spices. Despite these challenges, Vasco da Gama managed to secure a modest cargo of spices, including cinnamon and pepper. The return journey to Portugal, however, was fraught with difficulties. Rough seas, scurvy, and starvation claimed the lives of many crew members. Out of 170 sailors, only 55 survived the expedition. Nonetheless, Vasco da Gama's return to Portugal in 1499 was celebrated as a groundbreaking achievement. Vasco da Gama's successful voyage had a profound impact on world history. First, it established Portugal as a global maritime power, allowing the country to dominate spice trade routes in the Indian Ocean for decades. The wealth from these trade routes transformed Lisbon into a bustling center of commerce and finance. This voyage also marked the beginning of European colonial influence in Asia. Over time, Portugal set up trading posts and colonies along the coasts of Africa, India, and Southeast Asia, paving the way for other European nations to follow. However, this expansion came at a cost, disrupting local economies and cultures, and fueling centuries of conflict between European powers and native populations. Vasco da Gama's journey remains a testament to human ambition and determination. Showcasing how exploration can reshape the course of history, Vasco da Gama's historic voyage to India was more than just a daring exploration. It was a turning point that connected continents and transformed global trade. Though fraught with challenges, his journey marked the beginning of a new era of exploration, commerce, and cultural exchange that shaped the modern world. Did you enjoy learning about Vasco da Gama's epic journey? Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Epic Eras. For more stories about history's most legendary explorers and events, share your thoughts in the comments. What's your favorite historical voyage? Let's explore history together.